What are you looking for in a new smart TV? 4K picture quality, high quality and immersive sound, a sleek design? All of those are givens, but only the new Roku Pro Series has all of those and the Roku streaming experience, an award-winning OS. Get fast, easy access to all your apps like iHeart, where you can stream all your favorite music, radio, and podcasts all day, and regular all-inclusive trips to Roku City. The new Roku Pro Series, a smart TV built by the streaming pros.
We've all done it. You see a headline but don't have time to read the whole story, or there's so much news you're not sure what is worth your time. I'm Colby Ekowitz, co-host of Post Reports, the weekday afternoon podcast from The Washington Post. Post Reports brings you what's relevant and revealing. Breaking stories, politics, wellness, culture. Each episode goes beyond a headline for the context you need. Find Post Reports now, wherever you're listening.
For some of us, personal finances aren't just personal. They include a lot more people than ourselves. Loved ones, neighbors, the communities we call home, and the causes we hold in our hearts. At Thrivent, we help plan your financial picture with the bigger picture in mind. Because even though our business is helping guide your finances, our ambition is to make it mean so much more. Thrivent, where money means more. Connect with us at thrivent.com.
It's John J. Rich. Our phone number is 877-937-1047. The text line, you can text us anytime. You text JJR and whatever you want to say to number 96893. Last night on Fox was the iHeartRadio Music Awards. It was hosted by LL Cool J. It was like 2 hours long.
Good show, man.
Lots
Real good
of
show.
Awards given out to big-time people. It was fantastic.
Did you guys notice? So, you know, they announced Nikki Glaser. She's going to be hosting the Golden Globes again in 2026. So she had her first hosting gig, right, with the Golden Globes. I feel like she's got a whole new respect for hosts because there was one point where LL Cool J was bringing on... he was bringing on a couple people to introduce an award, and Nikki Glaser was right there in the audience looking up at him, and you could see how engaged she was. Like, I was like, oh, I wonder if she just appreciated the people that were in the audience at the Golden Globes that were actually engaged with what she was saying, and now she's hyper aware of that because it was like she was nodding really like.
She was also singing along with Gracie Abrams like crazy.
Yeah.
And part of that is because I know when I saw that, I'm like, okay, she's not faking it because I think she went to like 17 Taylor Swift shows.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and Gracie Abrams opened up for her, and she actually won the Breakthrough Artist of the Year award. And
I love her.
She thanked Taylor and the other like superstars that got her start.
For the incredible artists who've allowed me to share their stages at different times and in different ways, Taylor and Olivia and Noah Kahn and The National, I'm in awe of all of you. I would not be here if it were not for the support, loyalty, creativity, and true goodness of the fans. So just thank you so much. You guys are my whole...
Sweet.
She's so sweet. It's so good. SZA won R&B Artist of the Year for the third year in a row, which sets a new record for most wins in a category. I know. Peyton was excited about that.
Yeah,
she looked
girl.
amazing last night.
Give her flowers. She deserves them all.
Yeah, Jelly Roll won Country Artist of the Year. Glorilla won Hip Hop Artist of the Year. Her speech, I was dying during it. She's
funny.
She's so funny. And then Sabrina Carpenter won Pop Artist of the Year. Then we had some like you said, John Jay, huge artists accepting some really big awards. Lady Gaga accepted the Innovator Award, and in her speech, she kind of slammed ageism, which we know is a thing in pop music.
So even though the world might consider a woman in her late 30s old for a pop star, which is insane, I promise that I'm just getting warmed up.
She's awesome. I love her.
Her speech was really, really moving, and she does that so well. Mariah Carey accepted the Icon Award, and she just reeks icon. Like, so Money Love and Tori Kelly, they did a little tribute to Mariah, and it was really cute because Money Love, who killed it, by the way, while she was singing, she was like, "Can I sing to you, Mariah?" And Mariah was in the crowd. She's like, "Please do." It was just a really sweet moment.
"Can I sing to Mariah?" And Mariah's like, "Yeah, whatever." And then I thought she turned and sang to somebody else. I was like, wait a minute. And then I thought Mariah was like, okay, you're doing a good job, but excuse me, step aside. Like, I thought she was going to get up there. And then I was having this moment during it. First of all, I thought Tori Kelly nailed it, too.
God, their vocals were so good.
I was like sitting there going, I had this like, I'm watching this on my couch. And I'm just like, this is our radio company. This is art. There's no other radio company putting on a massive award show on TV.
And getting all those names.
I was like, this is freaking nuts. And then when Benson Boone was thanking people, I think it was Benson Boone, he thanked Tom Pullman. Do you have that audio?
Yeah.
Listen to this.
This is a crazy job. It is not what I was expecting to do with my life. And every day is a new adventure. From the very beginning of doing radio interviews and promo and coming to radio stations, Tom Pullman has believed in me and iHeart has believed in me, and they have played my music and streamed my songs. And truly, it is incredible to feel believed in. So thank you to the people.
I was like, oh my God, that's like our boss.
Yeah, and then Mariah thanked Tom's boss and our boss's boss in her speech.
Is the lighting okay? Because I don't like bad lighting. Do you like the ensemble? Thank you, iHeart, for this incredible honor. Thank you, Money and Tori, for these beautiful performances. Even now, I still get excited when I hear one of my songs playing on the radio. It never stops being magical. I want to thank John Sykes, the president of iHeartRadio, and my Lamely.
She's like, you've been through me through thick and thin. She actually said John Sykes was like her first manager.
Oh, really?
Yeah, as opposed,
and that's like our boss.
Well, because she was like,
same thought that you had.
She was, you think it's somebody else, but it's not. I think she was referring to Tommy Mottola. Remember all that?
Yeah.
She married that guy. She was like,
yeah.
The thing about the John Sykes guy is I've met him before, and he intimidates the hell out of me. Like, I met him one time.
He's like very powerful in radio.
Yeah.
He knows everybody. Everybody.
Yeah. I was like, really, if you Google that guy or Wikipedia him, you're like, whoa. Right. So anyway, it was
Absolutely.
really cool.
It was awesome. And then I was wondering if Taylor Swift was going to be there, and like all her fans were wondering, is she going to make her first public appearance since the Super Bowl and all that? And she wasn't there in person, but she was there to accept the Tour of the Century award. And she's just so graceful.
You made these songs for the last couple decades into what they became so that we could do a 3.5-hour set list. It blows my mind. I'm never going to stop being grateful for it. And I appreciate this more than you know.
The thing that everyone's talking about, though, is she was standing in front of a brick background, which normally, I guess, doesn't usually happen. And so they're thinking there's some Easter egg there. But the big Easter egg, the obvious one, was her necklace, which was a snake necklace on a black shirt, which everyone's going, okay, this is the Easter egg we've been waiting for the remake of her Reputation album. And so fans are like freaking out because, you know, nothing Taylor does in something like that is unplanned. Mm-hmm. So it's like for the next few days, I think everyone is going to be dissecting all of the intricate Easter eggs of that. But that was the obvious one that came out of her speech, which was pretty darn exciting.
Yeah, I know all the Swifties are excited about that. Did you guys see JoJo Siwa's outfit?
Yeah, it was so
What was the big deal about her outfit?
Her hair was like...
I was like, okay, I understand, because last year at the iHeartRadio Awards, JoJo Siwa went viral for this, like, meme clip, and someone had asked her, like, who her dream guest on a podcast would be, and it's, like, a very cringe video of her, and so I'm like, I feel like she's trying to, like, one-up herself after last year, but I'm like, girlfriend, I don't know if that worked out for you that well. I was like, I do not know what is on your head, what is going on.
Well, for me, last time watching it, I was like really proud, right, that I work for this company.
Yeah, of course.
But then it was like, this is where my brain went. So they showed our friend Woody in L.A. He introduced something, an award or something, right?
He's talking about alternatives, talking about Green Day.
Then our friend Charlemagne in New York did something. And I was sitting there going, oh, I wonder if we made a video. And then I was like, well, I didn't make a video. And then I thought, maybe Rich made one, hadn't told us yet. And I'm waiting. And we were never on.
No.
I guess
I would love to talk about
doesn't
Nelly.
acknowledge Arizona and Phoenix at all.
I can talk about Nelly all day.
Hey, man. I'm like, yeah, I was at a basketball game with Nelly.
Yeah.
Like, at least you could have put me in, hey, man, this guy was sitting across from me in the Suns
It was
game.
a fantastic show. Only you would find something to complain about, JJ.
No, it's from St. Louis. I can talk about St. Louis.
You only got people in New York and L.A.? What about the middle? What about the middle, people?
We got cameras in here rolling all day. We can do a video for anything.
Yeah, let's make a video anyway and send it to them.
Okay.
Hey, you guys probably left this out. We've got the #1 downloaded podcast in Arizona. You don't think people in Arizona want to watch your war show? Anyway. Man, a lot of people calling about different stuff right now. Danielle, what's up? Good morning. You're calling about Starbucks?
Hey. Yeah, good morning. I was listening to the show from yesterday where you guys were talking about the guy who burnt his hoo-ha at Starbucks.
Yeah.
And might be winning the money. Did you guys watch the security footage of it? It gives you like a better feel for forming your opinion of what actually happened.
Does it look terrifying?
No, it's not as terrifying as you'd think. So the innocent lady is handing, the little drink carrier to him. And he feels like he's like holding it completely normal for 4 seconds. And then he starts shaking it looks like. And then, it spills and he like drives forward probably because of the pain. But I would recommend looking at it just to like form your opinion. I mean, I know we don't fully know if like the lid was secured on there, but it was interesting to see.
Okay, so you're saying it'll formulate your opinion, meaning you're more on Starbucks' side or you're on his side?
Ooh, I don't know.
I feel like more on Starbucks' side, but I don't really. I mean, I feel like we can't really know because we can't like zoom in and see if the lids were really secured on. It was just weird that he was fine for like 4 seconds.
Well,
I don't know. I'm watching it right now. I'm not sure if I'm on your side. Like, it looks pretty like he's holding it straight, and then once he sets it down on his lap, it sort of tips, and that's when you can see him clearly like jeer in pain. So for me, I feel like he had it like she handed to him level, and then once he set it on his lap, if the drinks were secure, like if the lids were secure, that probably wouldn't have spilled.
Yep. I'm with you, Kyle. As I'm watching this video, he does hold it, and it is pretty steady as it's like being transferred from the drive-through window into the car. But they're going to win on that.
Like
claim
if I was on the jury, I'd be like, yeah, it should have.
The lid should have stayed on.
Yeah.
And didn't he get a doctor report where he's got permanent damage down there? I mean, that would be the killer.
Yeah,
that would be the evidence.
It's definitely like damaged. He definitely. I mean, if it's spilled, it's going to cause damage. Maybe I need to watch it again. I watched it really early.
I have permanent. I have permanent damage down there. Who can I sue? All right, Danielle. Thanks for calling in.
Thank you. Bye, guys.
There's a text, by the way. I've been trying to call this text number to get him on the air. It was about this. It's so funny. It's a 602 number. It says, you guys missed an opportunity for a great joke about Starbucks guy that got awarded $50 million. And then he paused, and the joke is, I guess the balls aren't in his court.
Punny.
Hello, iHeart listener. We have a confession to make. Both iHeart and this commercial you're listening to right now would probably sound a heck of a lot better on the new Roku Pro Series TV. It's got side-firing speakers that fill your room with sound, Dolby Atmos audio that puts you right in the middle of the entertainment, and the ability to pair seamlessly with your home theater sound systems that already have surround sound and booming bass. If all that sounds too good to be true, it'll sound even better on the new Roku Pro Series. Your hearing isn't better, your TV is.
We've all done it. You see a headline but don't have time to read the whole story, or there's so much news you're not sure what is worth your time. I'm Colby Ekowitz, co-host of Post Reports, the weekday afternoon podcast from The Washington Post. Post Reports brings you what's relevant and revealing. Breaking stories, politics, wellness, culture. Each episode goes beyond a headline for the context you need. Find Post Reports now, wherever you're listening.
For some of us, personal finances aren't just personal. They include a lot more people than ourselves. Loved ones, neighbors, the communities we call home, and the causes we hold in our hearts. At Thrivent, we help plan your financial picture with the bigger picture in mind. Because even though our business is helping guide your finances, our ambition is to make it mean so much more. Thrivent, where money means more. Connect with us at Thrivent.com.